All right, we are getting in some breaking updates now, viewers. The NBW has now, in fact, NBW against the Iqbal Mirchi's wife and sons. The latest major development in the Iqbal Mirchi case. For more on this, we'll go across to Shravan Sen, joining us on the phone line. Shravan, over to you.
Well, in fact, this comes in after a charge sheet that has already been filed. We're now given to understand that a non-bailable warrant has already been issued by a Mumbai court today. This is against Iqbal Mirchi's wife and his son. So remember, they've already been named as an accused in this particular case, given the fact that the allegations have been leveled against how they have basically siphoned off funds after leaving from India, and multiple companies that were basically floated by Iqbal Mirchi to siphon off funds. And not just that, illegally acquire certain properties here in India after threatening certain customers.
All right. In fact, Shravan, one more question for you. We do know that earlier in March end is when the PMLA court had also issued non-bailable warrants against the gangster, the wife, as well as his two sons after they failed to appear before the court in the money laundering case. If you can also take us to the background of this entire matter.
Well, as far as this time is concerned, remember, it's important to point out that this is a procedural matter as far as the case is concerned, where the charge sheet has been filed and thereafter they haven't really appeared before the enforcement directorate. That's the reason why the agency.
All right, this is the latest update that Shravan Sen was stating that now the NBW is also against Iqbal Mirchi's wife and sons. And in fact, we do know that the PMLA court had earlier issued non-bailable warrants against the late gangster Iqbal Mirchi's wife and his two sons after they failed to appear before the court in a money laundering case registered by the ED. All right. In fact, this is the latest major development happening in the Iqbal Mirchi case, viewers. A special PMLA court had also earlier in the month of March, as we had stated, had issued non-bailable warrants against the late gangster Iqbal Mirchi's wife as well as his two sons after they failed to appear before the court in a money laundering case. In fact, the central agency had filed a case of money laundering against Mirchi's wife, his son and 13 other accused in December 2019 as well, stating that Mirchi had bought properties in India and abroad using money earned through illegal activities. In fact, the ED in their case had claimed that Mirchi's wife and his two sons were beneficiaries of his assets as well. We'll go back to Shravan on this. So Shravan, as you were stating, the background of this entire matter, please take our viewers through this latest development.
Well, this is a procedural matter in this particular case where a charge sheet has already been filed, and thereafterwards the enforcement directorate has approached the court for seeking a non-bailable warrant against Iqbal Mirchi's wife as well as his sons. The reason behind the enforcement directorate approaching the court is essentially because Iqbal Mirchi, his wife as well as his sons, they were basically summoned multiple times by the agency to join the probe, but they haven't responded to the summons that have been sent by the enforcement directorate, and that is the reason why a non-bailable warrant has essentially been issued. To quickly take our viewers as far as what the enforcement directorate has found so far in the investigation is concerned, they're essentially looking at multiple properties that were basically bought by Iqbal Mirchi and his henchmen in cities like Mumbai, where these properties were basically brought from ill-gotten wealth, and that is exactly why this case was basically registered by the enforcement directorate.
All right. Thank you so much, Shravan, for getting us our update. We'll keep coming back to you for more.